Hi everyone, this is Dee with the Paper Drawer. I wanted to share with you today some journals that I received today. They came FedEx. I had commissioned Matteo at Arteo Mixed Media Art to make these journals for me. I pretty much gave him free rein. I like his work, I like what he does, so I'm never disappointed in his journals. I just gave him basically what I was looking for. And it started out pretty simple. I need a big journal for 2025. I've been journaling every day. So I want to share with you, first of all, my 2024 journal. It's been quite a year for me. A lot of personal things have happened, but this is, I think it's one of his biggest ones that he's done. I just love how he gets out rippled paper on the edges, but every page is not written on. I had a lot of spotting by using a fountain pen, a felt tip pen. I didn't care for that, so I didn't want to write on the back side and it go through on the other side. Then he also put in some great illustrations. So I didn't want to write on the back of those and have them go through the illustrations. So for some of the inking, I actually did some rub-offs and some stickers from the Dollar Tree. I've got some other ideas. Here's a full page spread. And what I started doing towards the back is I actually started journaling on this, even though they have the illustrations. I started to get a little more creative, a little more brave, because I love the illustrations. I didn't want to disturb them. And I got to thinking it really adds a lot of interest. So I needed to journal on these pages. So live and learn, but the journal's full. I was not home for almost a month. So I was trying to do some catch up in my journaling, quick thoughts and things that had happened. So it's been quite a year for me. So this is what I have left to journal with for 2024, December. And again, I write in it every day. And what I started doing when I journal is I was starting to journal only at night to talk about my day and things that happened and that sort of thing. And then I started doing it in the morning. And towards the end of this year, I started doing it in the morning and in the evening. So I would talk about my day, what I had planned, what's going on in my life, things I want to do. And then I wait, and then when I go into the house at night, I would go ahead and continue on and talk about how my day was and what I accomplished and what I did. I actually have a large workroom behind my house. It's attached to my deck. So my husband built this building for me, and it's a great workroom. I can just leave everything as is and walk away from it. So this is where I work. So when I say I go into the house, that's why. Again, it's a detached building. It's comes together by a deck that attaches the two buildings together. So this is the 2024. I've got gold numbers that I'm going to put on it, on the spine. I just like it simple, and it's a great journal. It's a great journal. I've done so much in it. It's been a lot of fun. But anyway, so that's this journal. So because this journal is not as thick, I'm going to go ahead and probably do 6 months and 6 months on both of these. So we'll see how that goes. One of these is completely plain because that's what I wanted. I wanted it just to write in. So this is the cover. I call it a fly page. It's not really a fly page, but it's a fly page, I call it. And I had to make me a bookmark. Reason being is that this is my bookmark now. So it's just the receipt from FedEx. So I've had it in there since I got this first journal. So he made me a bookmark, and I love it. He's very creative. I'm impressed with his work. And And I will tell you how I met Matteo. I met Matteo in an online art class that we took together. It was a Lori Marie Jenkins class, and we become friends. And yeah, so I kind of keep track of him, and I kind of look in his shop. I'll touch bases with him to see what he's working on, what he's doing. So it's just a lot of fun to stay connected. There's another girl that I connect with also. She's in the Netherlands. So anyway, it's just a lot of fun. Everyone's so creative, and I love how those pages ripple. I wish I could get mine to look that way, but this is one of the journals. It's strictly naked. I can do artwork on it. I can put things on it. That's why I wanted it completely blank, because I kind of wanted to do and add my own little things to it. Can't get it too chunky, but that's not my intention. Mostly it is for journaling. It is for writing, but it's beautiful. And I love Fornasetti, and Matteo knows that. So he made these tiles, and I love them. So that's going to be the first book for the first part of 2025, okay? This is going to be my second one. And again, it's very well made. This one, in the center of every signature, he has a full spread. So I love that. I love the illustrations that he has. He's got some on one page, but it's beautiful. I love it. I'm speechless with this one. I love these frames. This isn't really a frame, but to be able to write in the center of it. I love that. I love that idea. And it's nice that every page doesn't have a frame, but it's quite different. Pages are wrinkled. It's got a darker stain. He tea stains the paper. And here's a center signature. I love this. I don't know. I can't wait to write in it. And on some of these, my idea is if I need the page, I would probably just add a flip on it. Either on the side so it flips out, or at the top so I can write on it, and then you flip it up and you would see this. I would make it a little bit shorter or narrower so you can see the edges of this. So I have a lot of ideas, but the illustrations are just gorgeous. I mean, he picks them out so well. It's quite a variety. Here's another frame. It's just, I don't know, something about these I love. I love the idea. But look at these. There is so much you can do to these. I mean, my mind just kind of goes in all different directions. And look, you can journal in here. What I would do too is I would probably journal around the edges. Or I'll show you another book that I have, and I've showed it before. I've done a little bit more to it, and I have another one I believe I put on the YouTube, one that's complete. It's a book of quotes and a book of gratitude and that sort of thing. So I would probably do that, for example, along the edge of this, because there's not really a whole lot of room to journal, but it would be nice to have a quote. Maybe a quote at the top, stop it, a short one, down the side, and down the bottom. So just some ideas. But look at these illustrations. I mean, oh my God. I'm really blown away. Again, I love the variety. He's got botanicals, then he's got the fantasy whimsicals, and the Renaissance ones. And I don't know, they're beautiful. I know what he does too with a lot of these is some of them are his, some of them he finds, and then he just fine tunes them, he cleans them up. He does a lot of work to them. It's not just like taking it off, snagging it, and putting it in a book. He's pretty detailed, pretty fine detail. But I love these. I'm probably going to make this a two-part video. I don't want to make it too long. I'm already going on almost 10 minutes. See, and I would just start writing around here too. I love that. I love that idea. I didn't, on my original one for 2024 journal, I didn't want to disturb the picture. But when I did, I thought it adds a lot of interest. So I would probably do the same thing with this one, just start writing, journaling, and, you know, within the picture. That is fabulous. The gods blowing. The zodiac. Just beautiful. Pictures of statues and everything. His botanicals are pretty exceptional. He does a nice job with those. Horses are beautiful. Here's another frame. Oh my God. That is gorgeous. And what I think I might do too is actually put a photograph in there or two. That would be cool. So again, a lot of possibilities. It's just, this one is really, really great. Here's another frame. I love it. Beautiful. A lot of work, a lot of printer ink. Just a lot of work. It's just beautiful. And I'm sorry to keep using that word, but I'm actually speechless. I'm going through this with you. Like I said, I was going to do it ahead of time because I want to take my time and look at it, but they're mine, so I can look at it all I want. But I thought I would just do the video and go through it with you. Here's my bookmark for this one. Just interesting. And again, a lot of writing spaces, and that's what it's all about for me right now, is journaling. It's important to me. I take the time every day to just, I can even do bullet points. It could be, I don't usually make it like a planner, but sometimes it's just like things to do, things I want to accomplish. Again, this year's just been a tough year, so I've had a lot to write about, and it's been all good though. It's good to write. It's good for the soul. I love these. I absolutely love these. Beautiful. It's just put together so well. It's his binding, the Coptic binding, the binding he uses. He does it very well. He's mastered that very well. And that's this book. So that's this one. Where am I at? 15. I'm going to go ahead and stop. And I'll continue on with the other ones that I do have. And then I'll show you a few things that I've done with journals, and I have plans for the ones that I commissioned him for. So I'll see you back in a few minutes. Thanks for watching. Bye.